Yeah, you know this is about showers. And me I say, you see the system will educate you know. You see the system will give you no job. It re- it reckons that you know be subjected and be subordinated, be controlled. So you see when time when you see somebody uncontrollable, and when you see somebody feisty, and when you see somebody acting ruthless, when you curse them and lash out against them, when you say them mad, when you say them ridiculous, these are the adjectives that you use against people who can talk for themselves and do not scared to talk. This is how you treat people. You try to make it look like say the things that people are talk about is because them stress, or because them have problem, or because them is ludicrous. This is how you try to make things look when you hear people like me speak out. Well, at the same time, the system will educate you know, and the system will give you no job, suffer you know, to keep silent and can't lash out like me. But at the same time, you know suffer the same calamity from the system where you work for our educate you know. When me a face from the same system, when you educate me and not give me no job, me just a try to create my entrepreneurship. And the red tape and the bureaucracy when me a face, make me a feel a short. And who know what in the system a work say, me crazy. But when me listen to uno speak about the same problem with me a face what uno have in a different tone of voice and with a different narrative. Because when me hear the big arsehole, when me hear the big arsehole, I ridicule when me I say, the big arsehole, that big arsehole there, him a ridicule when me I say, for the longest while him a ridicule when me I say, and I make me look like say me is a dumb fuck. That big arsehole there will work at Irie FM. For the longest while now, him a rubbish what me I say, and I make me look like me is a dumb fuck. Because me come and I lick out against the system because the system a try penalize my freedom and democracy and my independence to disseminate and to access of information. The same big asshole they will work at Irie FM. When me come out and I lash out upon my situation, they make it look like say me having a fight with them. When it's the system me is licking down. And the same system when me a lick down, them work for the system and the system give them education. So when me lick out against the system, them can't do nothing but try to quiet me up. I try to make me look like me crazy. But hear the argument where the big arsehole. Hear the argument where the big arsehole come with this evening now. Hear the argument where the big arsehole come with now where work at Irie FM. For the longest while me I say, or some people out there in the system, only when it's convenient for them deal with you. But when it's not convenient them, you is a low piece of dog shit for them. When you hear me cuss out the politician them, when you hear me cuss from Andrew Holness to Babsy Grange, when you hear me cuss out the whole of the radio this Jackie them, I don't hear the radio this Jackie them, I refute what me I say. When you hear the radio this Jackie them, I refute what me I say. And I make it look like say, me and them having a fight. When the fight that me have is not between me and this Jackie. And the fight that this Jackie have is not between me and them. My fight is defending my right and getting my justice. This is my fight, you know. And mother expect the radio this Jackie them to say when me I defend, it's my rights and my justice and support me upon it. But guess what the radio this Jackie them do? Them support the system and give them education and give them job. But you see, anytime the system turn against the fucker them, you hear them turn around now and look out against the system. It's like you don't know say murder. You don't know say murder homicide is a bad thing until it reach your doorstep. You don't know say murder homicide is a bad thing, you know. You don't know say gang violence is a bad thing, you know. You don't know say gang is not a good thing, right? You don't know that, you know, until gang tell upon you, you know. You don't know until homicide tell upon you. That's the time you realize, you know. When me hear the big arsehole now upon him radio station, him and him need a co-worker a discuss something. And listen the big arsehole now. Them a discuss them music, you know. And this is the big arsehole comment. Oh, him don't dig the politician them. The big arsehole from IRA FM, a big arsehole me call him because his name represent initial. Him initial represent big arsehole. Cause arsehole start with A. And arsehole, big arsehole, at that time initial. Hear the big arsehole now. Him don't like the politician them ways. Me not quote him, you know. Me I use my own words. Him don't care for the politician them because what the politician them do. Them only choose to play reggae music when it convenient for them. But when reggae music not mean nothing to them, then cuss it dog rotten. So me I say now, big arsehole, all this time you don't IRA FM I try make it look like say me and you have beef. Big arsehole, big stinking arsehole. Where I make it look like say you have to give me validation for prove say me a singer. And you have to give validation for my song playing on IRA FM. That's why me a cuss on you, know, because me want you to blacklist me, and me want you to ban me, and me want you to do everything that is fucking distasteful, and everything what the system want you to do. Me a give no reason for do it. That's why me a cuss on you, know. And that's why me not put my mouth a ground and talk. That big arsehole that work at IRA FM. Me hear him and him co-work up on radio this evening a reason. And this is him argument. Them don't like the politician them. And them a lick out against the politician because politician take reggae music and promote it when them want to use them politics meeting. When they want to promote them politics meeting. But when for sponsor one look a reggae music show, them don't do nothing, then cuss reggae music and say reggae music and dancehall only cause crime and violence. But when it come convenient to them, reggae music a gospel. And this the big arsehole upon radio station and shot himself in a foot a say, you know. And this him a shot himself in a foot a say and a contradict himself, you know. But all through the time when me I say Babsy Grange. All the time when me I say Babsy Grange, I use me conveniently. When it convenient for her. All this time when me a cuss and I say Andrew Holness, I use my music production and my label. And Jar Bartlett. And Ronnie Tweet. Right? And Lisa Anna. And when me a call out the whole of them name. And I call out the whole of the radio, that's just Jackie them name. They look at dog shit them. And make it look like say my fight is for them fight and for them fight is my fight. Like me don't know my fight. My fight is not with you, big arsehole. Because me no want get stink. Because if you take stick and juke arsehole, it come out stink. If you take finger stick arsehole, it come out stink. If you use your tongue stick arsehole, it come out stink. If you use dishwashing liquid stick arsehole, it come out stink. So me no need to touch arsehole. So me no know me a up with arsehole and I fight with big arsehole for. Me and go on for no say. Oh no. I face the same sitting when me a face. But you know I go on like you not face it. Cause the system give you no job. And the system give you no education. But you no system now put no finger in a for me arsehole. Me can't tell the system to kiss my ass. But you no can't do it. Me can't tell the system to kiss my ass and still get through. Because this I go on Facebook and it not ban. But this can't play upon phone radio station. Because the system give you no job and the system give you no education. Kiss me ass and go. My fight and a phone fight. Phone fight and a my fight. My fight is for use a liar and bust up the blood clot system open and get my freedom and my democracy. You can suck me dick, the whole of you when you like me. We feel like so you can bring fight. You think say me I can come hug up and come fight with arsehole? Arsehole stink.